Parkour is definitely not what people think it is.
Oh yeah, she's doing parkour, she's gonna do something huge, she's gonna be impressive, and she's gonna do all these flips.
I've been doing parkour since 2013. Yeah, so 3 years-ish.
I've been doing parkour for around 5 years, maybe, I'm not sure. Parkour is sort of a bit of a movement discipline instead of a competitive sport. That's a big difference, where participants try and aim for self-improvement and getting practically from point A to point B as quickly and as efficiently as possible, learning to overcome physical obstacles and mental obstacles.
It's good to always have a goal in mind for parkour, so having a purpose and a goal to follow means that you can challenge yourself. Parkour is just kind of, I don't want to sound so douchey, but a way of life in many aspects.
There were some periods of time where I really struggled, both with just general mental health and a lot of huge financial issues.
I broke up with a long-term boyfriend 4 years ago, but at the time I also had shingles. And that was due to stress from from breaking up with my partner, from crashing my car. Had a whole bunch of other stressful things happen within the range of 3 months. And so my body just crashed out, and so at 20 years old I had shingles.
I first started just by taking some of the classes that were on offer.
With shingles, it was hard because I couldn't really attend many classes, and that put me in not the greatest place.
When I was new to parkour, it was also really hard to train by myself because you feel very judged, people are watching you, you're very worried about what they might think, and it's really hard to ignore that. I feel very self-conscious when random people stop and stare, because a big misconception with parkour is that parkour is flips and free running, or trying to look good instead of trying to be good and be better. And that gets me down because it's like, I'm not like that. And then again, it's just this weird expectation that people kind of have that you're there to perform for them instead of there to do good by you.
It's made me so many contacts across the country. We met last year at the National Gathering for Parkour, which was held in Perth. So I'm only just moved to Melbourne. Although that was hard to be away from family and friends, it has meant that I've just kind of slotted in with the Melbourne Parkour community.
I personally love having training buddies, especially people who are closer to my level, like Brie and stuff, because it means you can genuinely challenge each other.
Oh, you're so close! I just watched it off my head, I just didn't get...
I had a mother on Sunday who was reading out the waiver to her child, like, chance of death. Just making eye contact. Good. Yep. Chance of injury. Yep. Oh, you could fall, hurt yourself, die. Yep. Good.
I think there's a difference between danger and risk. Like, again, risk is good. It's healthy. It's teaching you to manage fear, manage your emotions, learning your limits. But risk is different to being in danger. Danger is unsafe.
And it's just this assumption that we're immediately going to throw a child off a rooftop. Just never happens. That's called murder.
I can't jump, I'm not going to jump between buildings, that's not it, that's not what I do, that's not what parkour is for me. The biggest thing that I wish people would kind of understand is the non-competitive side, and that it's not just a physical discipline, it's a mental one. Competitive sports is something that pushes a lot of people away from. For example, in PE you get all the people who don't want to compete because they're directly going against people who are higher skill levels, and that again just makes that sport as a whole very inaccessible. And so having a non-competitive community and movement discipline means that you can concentrate on being supportive instead.
I can definitely see myself doing parkour for as long as I can, really.
Parkour's been really great because it's really helped me do a lot of things that I didn't think I'd ever be able to do. I'm so happy with where I am physically because I know what I've come from. I know the physical limits that I've come from. I know the mental battles that I've had to go through to come from where I was physically to where I am now. Like again, going out training even though I was depressed and didn't want to do anything and like all these other issues, I know all of the self-improvement that I've done to get to where I am now. And that to me is the important part of parkour. Again, it's being better than what I was before.
Sometimes I just feel like I'm just in the happiest place I could possibly be.
I feel like even if I stopped practicing the physical parts of it, I'd still always be working with the mental parts of it, and the lessons that I take from it will always stay with me.